Just finishing setting up. Okay. I separated. Hey, something's wrong. Huh? Hey, why is my audio so delayed? Huh? This is weird. Huh? I'm doing okay, just doing an indie game today. I usually do a variety game once every week. This is strange. Let's try this again. Okay. Alright, I think that sounds right. I should be able to finish this story. But yeah, I want to keep doing variety like once every week. I mean, it doesn't help the channel to grow, but because just how Twitch is. But it's only once a week. Besides, I do enjoy playing this kind of game, like on stream rather than just playing it on my own. For some reason. So we've done about 50%. Uncover like 50 and watched 50% of the videos they got. What's the next search term I should do? Thanks for the support. Yeah, Pink's been here pretty consistently. Also as a playing. Oh, I'm just waiting for ads, but let me see. We're basically trying to solve this, I don't know. I don't know if you should call it solving it, but basically a murder case that happened in the UK. Hi Vivid. That involves Hannah and who's the other person? Oh gosh. Eve? Yeah, I think. But now I Vivid. But you didn't do it, followed by that emote. Unless, I think this story happened in 1990s. Yeah, in the 1990s. Let me check the date on those videos. Yeah, 1994 something. That's when it happened. I figure you'd probably be a kid even if you were alive at that time. But yeah, not Eve are like twins, but Eve never grew up with Hannah because she was given to the midwife to be raised up. But she somehow just lived right across the road to Hannah. It's always had a really complex relationship, like. But yeah, most of them got entangled into a relationship with a guy called, what's his name? Simon? Yeah, I think Simon. But yeah. Let's see. Simon? Is this pronounced Simon or Simon? Simon? I think it's Simon. Simon sounds weird. I don't know what else I should be searching. Sorry, I was coughing for some reason. And I don't know. My voice sounds weird today. Does that? Oh gosh, I didn't realize. If I'd know. I mean, that means you're not alive at that time. Give me a second. Let me need some herbal candy. Which one is this?
You want me to play something?
Oh, it's the one she played the guitar.
I'm not the world's greatest guitar player. Okay.
But yeah,
Probably needs to tune.
this.
No. It's okay.
This one, that video of her playing and singing, playing the guitar and singing, actually ended up getting that part of the VOD muted. Hi, Rabbit. Simon? Is this Simon, right? Oh, don't feel bad. I'm kind of surprised he showed up at all, cause I'm not doing Destiny 2. A lot of the times, like, I mostly made this channel for doing Destiny 2, but variety just means variety games don't get that much like interest. Yeah, it's copyright, but it's just copyright. I don't know. I would sound funny today. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know. I also don't know what's the next one. I should be searching. Did I watch everything here? I think I did. Nothing new. Wow, 75 streams. Thank you, thank you. Oh, nothing. I guess you're clear of the suspicion event. I guess rabbit as well. I was hoping something would come up. Thank you for the lurk. Have a good night. Ah, 2.6 billion channel points? Gee, it's not actually that many, right? That would be insane. Huh.
The whole thing was wrong. The bags, I think they were from our kitchen. You can probably check that. We never go into the cellar. It's just a place we put things we don't need. Dad used to grow mushrooms there.
Mushrooms?
The bags were taped up. I think it was parcel tape. I think it was ours.
Wait, what did you... I got distracted. 1 second.
It was parcel tape. The bags were taped up. I think it was parcel tape. I think it was ours.
So she found the body in the attic, like the body of her husband. That's what she's talking about. Tape? Kitchen, cellar. Mushrooms? Huh.
I think it was parcel tape.
Parcel tape.
I think it was ours.
Mushroom. Ah, something did come up. Huh? Cellar? Was it cellar or attic? I forgot. Okay, okay. I don't remember.
They said it was food poisoning. There was something in the food they ate. My dad liked to pick mushrooms, grow them too. They said it was mushrooms. It was hard to believe. Death caps. They have a skirt around the cap. My dad taught me that. But the police had no reason to think it was suspicious. They lived alone. And no one had any reason to hurt them.
So, her parents actually died from... Yeah... her parents actually died from eating mushrooms. They like her dad grew. Yeah, cellar. Is that what people specific specifically for people's like fancy wine and stuff?
I was living in the attic. It was a very hard time. I was depressed. Was still pretty sick of the
Wait,
STD.
what?
I was living in the attic. It was a very hard time. I was depressed. Was still pretty sick of the STD. And I came down one morning and they were dead.
Huh?
They were in bed and both had been sick. They'd thrown up a lot.
They didn't even
Slept through it.
now them like even
The police said it was the mushrooms they ate.
like she didn't even think of calling an ambulance. Oh gosh.
The police said it was the mushrooms they ate.
Is this normal? Like if your parents are like suddenly terribly sick like that, wouldn't you just call an ambulance?
It was the mushrooms they ate.
That's what most people would.
Dad was a mushroom expert. He used to take us picking with him and he taught us how to recognise them. There's no way you would have picked death caps. But the police believe that's what happened. They never even looked in the attic.
Oh my god, not again. I don't know what it implies when that happens. I mean, the sudden reflection of the person who's actually using the PC right now, and also the dramatic piano. I think that's the only place those mushrooms were mentioned. Let's see. Oh, that's a little bit about the cellar.
Well, fine, considering. I got back into the house today, and that was weird, knowing your people have been there through my things. It's like I've been burgled. And I got back into the house today, and that was weird, knowing your people have been there through my things. It's like I've been burgled. And worse, obviously. I don't know. I haven't looked in the cellar yet. They sent a cleaner in. As good as new, he said. But they had to throw some stuff out. Couldn't get the blood out. And I'm still waiting to hear from the coroner so we can get a date set for the funeral. It's going to be a cremation. So... It happened very quickly. We hardly had to talk to each other.
But that she's talking about Simon. In that one, cause with how this game works, you just end up like watching videos, seeing like really just disjointed sequences.
Very quickly. We hardly had to talk to each other. We agreed almost silently. The baby was what mattered. We'd help each other. We cleaned up.
What?
We bagged.
Wait, what?
It happened very quickly. We hardly had to talk to each other. We agreed almost silently. The baby was what mattered. We'd help each other. We cleaned up. We bagged up the broken mirror, her clothes. They're gone. We took him down to the
Broken
cellar.
mirror?
We knew we had an alibi, and we wanted the body to be found later. We wanted to have suspicion on us, so we could then disprove it, rather than have it linger. Better to keep the body in the house than risk being seen with it. The watch, that was my touch, to make sure the alibi stuck.
We just stumbled on something. Is she confessing to?
It happened very quickly. We hardly had to talk to each other. We agreed almost silently. The baby was what mattered. We'd help
Baby?
each other. We cleaned up. We bagged up the broken mirror, her clothes. They're gone. We took him down to the cellar.
Mirror clothes?
We knew we had an alibi, and we wanted the body to be found later. We wanted to have suspicion on us, so we could then disprove it, rather than have it linger. Better to keep the body in the house than risk being seen with it. The watch, that was my touch, to make sure the alibi stuck.
The watch. Huh? What is that? What is this? I can only type. You can actually only type yes or no. Everything else on the keyboard just doesn't work. This is so strange. What is happening here? That's not when. Who was that, anyways? Did I search for mirror before? I did.
When will the police let me back in the house? They let me take a bag of clothes with me, but... When will the police let me back in the house? They let me take a bag of clothes with me, but... Her story is that she'd waited for him to come back. She put on my wig, some of my clothes, pretended to be me. They talked. She'd enjoyed being me. He said he wanted to be with me. Then took out a present. Another mirror. Just like the one he'd given her earlier. That unique present. She went crazy, smashed the mirror. They argued, screamed. He hit her. So she grabbed a piece of the mirror and swung it round. She cut his throat clean open. She'd only meant to scare him off.
I didn't expect to. I didn't expect to find out so quickly. Cause last time I streamed this game, it took like 3 or 4 hours to get 50%, and I still had no clue at all. Oh jeez. So they were Hannah and Eve were taking turns to spend time with Simon. And that's what happened. It's funny, like Hannah would pretend to be Eve, and Eve was okay with that. Oh jeez. The watch, it doesn't. I saw the videos about the watch before. So now I already know how Simon died. Oh jeez. The fact that they just confess to this, like Hannah, I think Eve confessed to Hannah killing Simon. But we're still just a bit over 50%. What are the rest of this for? Jeez. Mirror game? I just wasn't expecting to like find out so quickly. What? Yeah, that's pretty clear already, like at least about how Simon died. Jeez, I certainly wasn't expecting. But what are the rest of the videos I haven't watched for? Oh, jeez. So, I mean, it's funny, both of them started, like, I think Eve was a bit later, but both of them ended up like in a relationship with Simon, and Simon never found out, did he, that they are two different people? Wait. Oh, he did. Yeah, I forgot. I think it did. Oh gosh. What should I do now? How do I want to see the rest of the videos. Also, they mentioned baby. What about the baby? I think it's... I think it's mentioned that Eve was pregnant. I watched all the video about the baby already. What should I be doing now to get to see the rest of the videos? Did I spell this correctly? I kinda want to know why I shouldn't call for an ambulance. Is it an A? No, I don't even know. I'm just really confused at this point. What would be the there's still quite a few videos left, and what would they be about? I wonder if but I also wonder if Eve was like being honest. Did they just plan to have Hannah go to jail, and so that Eve, like who's already got a baby, wouldn't have to? No, there's nothing about this. Is there any trial happening after they like no, that's nothing. There's nothing about this scene, so should I just use an online guide at this point? I don't know where to go now. I seriously have no idea. How do you do that? I mean, I only just started my stream for like 30 minutes or something. It's been like 30 minutes. How do you brute force the rest of the video? Yeah, it would be nice if I can just get through the rest of the videos. Blank? Okay. Does it have to be? No, that is a bunch of stuff, but how do I don't know. Then you can't scroll, right? Yeah. Huh?
A black coffee, thanks. No sugar. Sweet enough as it is.
Oh, this one's about drinks again. Delete the note? Huh? What does this do? Every single video has like original tag being blank. Oh, I see. That's funny. Yeah, yep. I know. This is so fun. It's for what kind of database doesn't let you scroll down? Is it only ever show like 5? Cause so if I type in exclamation mark, it's still gonna give it 271, which is all the videos. Okay, let's see.
A long time.
Invented for the
We
game?
got married when I was 17.
'17. So, well,
Childhood sweethearts. Something like that. Are you married, detective?
this is still pretty early though. So if I do this, all the videos would be like in sequence, one after another. It's invented for the game. Huh?
Suicide? No. I mean, he would never do anything like that. He is not the kind of person to do anything like that. I mean, to hurt himself? No.
Okay, of course we know it's not suicide at this point. But there's just one last thing remained. I'm wondering if Hannah and Eve simply plan to have Hannah. I don't know, cause Eve simply said like Hannah was in a wig, and that make her look like Eve. But could that have been actually Eve? And they just don't want Eve to go to jail while pregnant?
No. Not drugs. I mean, he drinks, but never very much. He goes to the pub and has one or two. Sometimes we go together. He drinks wine with food, but no, he doesn't have any kind of drinking problem.
It's funny that what ended up getting me to the to the supposedly the video about supposedly how it happened, how Simon actually died, was actually because I was just looking through this and just saw a random word. I saw tape, and I just typed in tape and a couple more searches later, it's already the last, probably the truth. Thanks for the pad, you know. Also the lurk. Yeah, I didn't expect it to. Okay. Morning videos. I think most of these videos I haven't watched is just gonna be like extra details from way early on.
No. I'm not sure what Strange would be, but he hasn't been acting odd. He's been busy at work, but nothing too stressful. No. I'm not sure what Strange would be, but he hasn't been acting odd. He's been busy at work, but nothing too stressful. Sure, I think. I do all the bills and paperwork and handle all the money stuff, so it should be easy for me to find. Do you want them dropped off to you? Please. Please find Simon. I love him so much.
This was before they've actually found the body. Way before. So. Okay.
I haven't been into work. I guess I've just been waiting to hear from you, hear from my husband.
I don't know, like, these videos are so trivial. I guess it does just storytelling of how it went early on before the body was found.
Bruce? Oh, yeah, no, it's nothing. I was going through the top cupboard in my kitchen and the chair slipped and I kind of hit the door with my face. We hurt like hell.
So the bruise, this is definitely bruise left from like the fight with Simon.
Okay, I'll try my best to remember.
So when you do something like this, all the videos are like time-wise like in sequence, like earlier video to older ones. I mean older videos to like more recent ones.
Yes, that's my birthday. Not one of the big ones, but I guess you can see that. Yes, that's my birthday. Not one of the big ones, but I guess you can see that. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I'm quite a private person and I didn't want to get into the detail of the argument.
Argument? Did they ask about?
It was my birthday, like you said. We were going to have a meal at home. We had our meal. He gave me his present. I guess I didn't like the present.
The mirror? Because she's pretending to be her twin sister Eve, and Simon actually meant to give the mirror to Eve.
When you've been married for 10 years, stuff accumulates. We could argue about anything. And he's so nice. That doesn't help. He tries to smooth things over, and that just makes it worse. We're both aggressive, so we never normally argue directly about anything.
The post passive aggressive. Wow. Sounds like a fun couple. Jeez. Maybe this is how a lot of marriages go after like 10 years. And I mean, they're both British, so maybe it's not like I don't know, it's kind of like one of the British stereotypes. Murder? No, I mean, no, I want that were ridiculous. Most marriages ending with one person murdering the other. That's not what I meant. I meant that is this how like most marriage would become like after 10 years, where both sorry, where they can argue about just anything, and they would like be both really passive aggressive. That's what I meant. Like
What about us?
what about? Oh my god! Literally, she just. That's the only thing she said. What about us?
I did. Well, we met when we were 17, both working at the Glaciers. Yeah, when I was at school. I worked part-time in the front shop. It was sort of an extended family thing. My dad used to work there, my mum worked there before I was born. I took care of paperwork, filing, typing out invoices, that kind of thing. It was a good job for a girl back then.
Huh?
I didn't work a till or anything though, I was quite shy, so I wouldn't have liked to have worked a till.
Hmm. Hey? We'll watch these. It would be funny if people tend to be just more and more passive aggressive toward each other, and like after a long time in a relationship. Maybe it's just a bad sign that stuff are going off the rails, because I think Simon might started to love Hannah less after and loving her like his wife, the one he actually married last. And then he met Eve by accident, and for some reason, he just fell in love with Eve instead, and that's why Hannah got mad when she saw the present that's meant for Eve. I think that's very likely.
At the time they said it was poison, food poisoning. I mean, I felt so guilty. If I'd still been at home, maybe I could have done something.
That's about her parents again. Wild.
I mean, I don't know. Something must have happened to him on his way home. He could be hurt. I mean, why hasn't he phoned? I don't know.
If I know a marriage would go like this, I would rather not get married in the first place. If it was me, I guess. Never mind. Anyways. But who them knows something like this happening?
Oh God, I don't know. I mean, I guess the Rock. You've spoken to everyone there. Someone must have seen where he went. I don't know. So many things could have gone wrong.
They haven't found body yet. The body yet in this video. She's just pretending not to know.
No. I mean, everyone loves Simon. He was so nice to everyone. He loves me. Fine. I've never had my fingerprints taken before. I once put my hand on the oven.
She put her hand in the oven? The oven? Like, does this change anything about the fingerprints?
Okay. I've given blood before. Do you need to take that for your records?
We're just like going through videos that we haven't watched one by one, but look at this, like I stumbled upon the last video before so many earlier ones. Oh gosh.
No, it's okay. The other detective has just gone to get me one.
Get her one what?
Tastes fine to me. As long as it's black and strong, I'm good.
Black and strong? Coffee? Is she talking about coffee?
Nothing like this has ever happened to me before. The blood. It's probably the worst thing that's ever happened to me.
I reckon
Nothing like this has ever happened to me before. The blood.
Oh god.
It's probably the worst thing that's ever happened to me.
What? Oh my god, what are you thinking, Raccoon? You gotta be.
Oh, tastes fine to me. As long as it's black and strong, I'm good.
Can you explain that clearly in the chat? Because I'm genuinely. I'm kidding, but just like, oh, seriously, why? I. She's talking about the coffee. It's not. But yeah, we already solved the case. It's already been solved. Like, I stumbled upon the last few videos that reveal the confession within like 20 minutes of the stream starting. So we're just going through all the videos I haven't watched yet. This moment. These have all been watched. I mean, this is. I think the game design of finding out pieces about like, pieces of information out of sequence to piece it together. I mean, that's what they're going for, and it's been working well. But last stream especially, I didn't have any clue at all. This is so many leads, but but then something like this happens. I just stumbled upon the last few videos that involve the confession out of nowhere. It's just I guess this is a downside of it. Okay, I watched these as well.
It was late. Early Saturday morning.
Early Saturday morning? For what?
I think when I drove back, it was about 8 or something. And I got back to the house about 3.
But yeah, from how it's going, today's stream's probably not gonna be very long. Unfortunately. Well, we're just essentially getting through the videos that's just extra detail. Because it would be tedious. It would be tedious if after you found out what ultimately like actually happened, and then you go back to the pretty trivial details, like videos about trivial details earlier.
When you suspect someone of murdering their husband. Okay. So you want to eliminate me as a suspect?
See, I think this is before the body was found or something. They almost cleared her of suspicion.
Okay. Sounds weird. I'm not great at making up stories. Okay. Sounds weird. I'm not great at making up stories.
Huh. Well, she's definitely good at making up stories. But yeah, I remember now last stream when I came across one of the videos when Eve was deciding that ultimately Hannah matters more to her than Simon. This is probably why she agreed to let Hannah pretend to be her. She says, yeah, I think we already know that she probably killed her husband by accident. But yeah, did you get a good role? Luna's whole role? Raku, by the way. I think I got a pretty good one myself. Kinda excited to try it out for more.
Yes, like a story. A beginning, a middle, and an end. Well,
oh, this is the
she has a
Rapunzel
knife.
story again?
She's been cooking, I guess. She's been cooking him his favourite meal. She's his wife. And he's asleep and she doesn't want to wake him because he's ill. That's why she's sad. Because he's ill and he might die.
This is why she's making up stories from looking at pictures.
She's crying, I guess. She's sad because she thought she saw her husband with another woman. She's crying, I guess. She's sad because she thought she saw her husband with another woman. But it's okay. But it's okay because she finds out it wasn't her husband, it was his brother.
Gee.
So it's fine.
The amount of projecting. Gosh. Yeah. She's still. The whole thing. The whole reason Simon died was because Hannah freaked out when she realized that, like, her husband doesn't love her anymore, and instead, like, he's somehow in love with. He's somehow in love with her twin sister.
The husband, it was his brother. And so it's fine.
Oh gosh. Jeez. Hey, did I go through? I think I went through these. These are all about her, like, reading, like, looking at picture and make up stories. And the amount of self-projecting, it's just, is this something that the police detectives actually do? I guess deep down she wished that, I don't know, Simon also had a twin brother or something, so this didn't have to happen.
From when I woke up.
Hey,
Okay.
did I watch this before?
I woke up. Simon was already up, and he made me birthday breakfast of eggs Benedict. We both had to go to work, so we saved presents till later. I got to work, had some birthday cake, children sang me happy birthday. Then I came home. The birthday meal was a takeaway, and Simon gave me his present, which I didn't mind. And after that, we talked about the baby. Turned into a big argument. Simon left. I was furious. I wanted to get as far away as I could and get some space to...
So this is how exactly that day went. Oh. The time they had an argument, what caused Simon to leave.
I didn't. I slept in the car. I left about 9 that night. I wasn't there. No, I don't think so. Glasgow was deserted that early in the morning.
I thought Glasgow is supposed to be a relatively big city, right? Is it supposed to be deserted early in the morning? Because bigger cities never. It's like you always get some people on the streets, and no matter what time it is, if the city is big enough.
That should eliminate me as a suspect. If I was in Glasgow, can't be in 2 places at once.
Oh, these are all new ones. Oh, still quite a few videos to go through, but I think the stream will like end up being a relatively shorter one still. Because we're just brute forcing it. Like,
no. Everyone loved Simon. He's a glazier, he doesn't have much money. I don't know. I don't know.
Simon's not rich. Well, that's what she's saying.
God, I don't know. Could be anyone. Maybe someone followed him back from the pub. But why would he let them in? Doesn't make sense.
Huh?
God, I don't know. Could be anyone. Maybe someone followed him back from the pub. But why would he let them in? Doesn't make sense. Yeah, I had to let myself in. The door locks if it swings too.
Man, that's the kind of door that get people accidentally locked out. The kind that like where you can turn the door handle from outside.
Yes, I always pull it shut and then lock the bigger lock with the key.
These are things I just never have like stumbled upon. So many videos like about earlier details, like details about earlier events in the whole story. Just simply got ignored by me. Like I ended up like going straight for like the leads. I guess it kind of makes sense I was doing that probably. If you want to find out or something? That's what you should do.
No, I don't think it was. I turned the key, but it was already unlocked.
Okay.
I think so. I mean, to get into our garden, we'd have to climb through other gardens. All the gardens back onto each other, so you'd have to climb over 1, 2, 3 gardens to get to ours. I mean, did anyone see anything? Did anyone see anyone come and go? An intruder? Simon's parents offered to put me up, but I didn't think it would be a good idea. It would be too sad. Not right now. I'm staying at a friend's. Simon's parents offered to put me up, but I didn't think it would be a good idea. It would be too sad. Not right now. I'm staying at a friend's. Fingerprints.
All she said in a video was the one single word. So it's like, what kind of place?
No one has been in
Like, why would you break videos into so many tiny pieces?
No one has been in the last few weeks. We had a plumber come in 3-4 weeks ago. Someone Simon knew from the rock.
Plumber? Oh.
In the bedroom.
In the bedroom?
A week or so ago. It would have been the Saturday before my birthday. You know, I get like that on the weekends, have a lie-in, then want to get up and blitz the house. A week or so ago. It would have been the Saturday before my birthday. You know, I get like that on the weekends, have a lie-in, then want to get up and blitz the house.
What does blitz the house mean? Blitz the house? Huh? Man, I only ever heard of the word please in the context of, I don't know, World War II German strategy or whatever. What does that word mean?
Yes.
Otherwise?
Yeah. I would have cleaned them. I changed the sheets too. With the fingerprints in all those places.
Fingerprints?
Could they have been my parents' fingerprints? I'm not sure how long they last for, but is that possible?
Oh.
That can't be right. In the bedroom.
Something happened in the bedroom? I mean, the argument and the fight probably happened in the bedroom?
A wig? You mean?
Yes.
What type of wig?
I think that asking her about the evidence they found, so that actually was a wig that Hannah put on to look like Eve. Maybe they were actually telling the truth, where it's really Hannah who did it, not Eve.
No, I've never worn a wig. What kind of wig? Yes, this is it. He made it himself. It's a special one-off. He made it and decorated it.
It's the mirror. The mirror that ended up kinda indirect. I mean, kinda directly caused Simon's death. Is a murder weapon after all?
That's his thing. Where did you find it?
He's just pretending to be ignorant. It's weird. I searched for the term in mirror, and not all the videos involving her talking about the mirror came up. I don't know how they designed the search terms, how it works.
On his throat.
Man, these are some crucial evidence. I think that asking why this, like, they probably found glass, like, piece of the mirror in Simon's throat.
An affair. Simon wasn't having an affair.
Wow, I'm surprised they actually asked her something like this so early.
No. Simon wasn't seeing another woman.
She's lying though.
Good. Happy. I mean, ups and downs like any couple, I guess, but we've been married for over 10 years.
Oh.
Really? You're going to ask me about my sex life? Isn't that private?
Okay.
Are you married?
It would make sense.
How is your sex life?
Oh my gosh, she's not happy.
Well, there you go. How many kids? So, our sex life is probably fairly average for a couple after 10 years of marriage. No, I have never been unfaithful. I've never cheated on Simon.
She's speaking the truth here, I think. Instead, it's kind of Simon cheating on her. To be honest.
No, you're talking to the wrong person if you think I'm some kind of slut. If you think I'm the kind of person that would have had sex with all those guys.
I think that's because of Eve. Because Eve mentioned she was sleeping with a lot of men, so that she was trying to get pregnant. You don't think he was cheating, but like, you know, he ran into Eve in the bar and was really confused, and it's actually a different person who looks almost exactly like his wife, and he did later find out like it really wasn't her wife, it was her wife's twin sister, right? And I mean, he was saying, Eve, isn't this enough to count as cheating?
Hurt someone? Yes. But everyone thinks that from time to time, right? You just want to lash out.
I don't think he was confused. He recognized his wife for many years wearing a wig, and oh, you think he actually saw through the whole act? He didn't know she was role-playing? Oh. I see. So, you're saying he was just pretending to be dating Eve? but why would he still give that mirror that he made for Eve to clearly his actual wife? Ah! So you're saying that the disorder thing was real? It's actually really the. Oh gosh, I can't. And. So that's one of my one of my guesses from really on last stream. This like split personality, thinking that a different person. So that means essentially Hannah, Eve never existed. But how does it work if, like, I don't know, Hannah was saying that she wanted to push Eve underwater and just drown her. Did jeez. But the whole thing about Hannah being but Hannah couldn't get pregnant anymore after the miscarriage, right? So I just thought the give me a second. I don't know what's wrong with my voice today. maybe for the best. I to cut the stream short because maybe we can finish the game faster. But yeah, like the whole reason I kind of didn't like stop believing that that's the case, the disorder thing was the case, because Hannah is supposed to be unable to get pregnant anymore after the miscarriage, but Eve said she was like pregnant still.
It's all that matters, really. The baby. Simon's dead, but the baby, that's how he will live on. Our baby.
But yeah, that's the whole thing about the baby and Hannah being. So if it's actually like what you said, Rabbit, like my very early guess was actually on the spot, like.
No, Simon didn't play guitar. He wasn't very musical. He liked to listen, but he was tone deaf.
Huh?
No, Simon didn't play guitar. He wasn't very musical. He liked to listen, but he was tone deaf.
Yeah, but why was Hannah so convinced that she's not, that she cannot get pregnant again? That's a.
Yes. Yeah, it's my guitar.
I suppose, yeah. Just so many conflicting information. Huh?
Yes. Yeah, it's my guitar. No, I'm okay.
That's after the spill. I don't know why my voice like felt feeling weird today. Yeah.
Do you have children?
It could be a story. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I suppose that could be true, yeah.
Do you have children?
Well, we're getting close.
Must think it's very cool that their dad is a police detective.
Huh?
Must think it's very cool that their dad is a police detective.
Oh, she's talking about the police detective.
Was he my first? No need to be so coy. No, he wasn't my first. That would have been Carl. He was a local boy in a band. He was a bit of a shit. But he was sexy. We were 15. No, I was 15. Carl was older, 17, I think. I was really into him, regardless of how he actually behaved. Lots of drunken teenage sex. We did it in a church once. Stupid. So he got tired of us and we split up after about 6 months.
What?
It was sad, but
He got
those early experiences, they help you realise.
he got tired of us? Why is it? Yeah, like, so she's referring to both Hannah and Eve. The tattoo is obviously fake. Most popular argument to support Hannah and Eve being twins claim that the tattoo is real and only looks blatantly fake because poor production values. I can't tell if it's fake or not. It's the video quality is so low. How is the video? Guess what? I just accidentally stumbled on like stuff that just solved the whole thing, and now I'm just brute forcing it and watching all the rest of the video, probably ending the stream pretty early today. It's so funny because the game's interesting because you can stumble upon like different like information in different about different events in the timeline, but yeah, at the beginning of the stream, I wasn't brute forcing. I was still just like typing like random words and like according to some leads. That one I typed in wasn't according to any leads. I just saw that word randomly somewhere and typed it in, and eventually, after a few videos, I stumbled upon the how the guy got murdered by accident. I mean, sync fails to give the dual proper. That is visible tape in some angles.
Stupid. So he got tired of us and we split up after about 6 months.
Of course, both Hannah and Eve were like involved in that first relationship as well.
After about 6 months. It was sad, but those early experiences, they help you realise who's really important to you, you know? Family.
But I don't, because Simon actually assaulted her, right? Did he? Like she mentioned that it became physical, and that was a little bit of self-defense. Wow, I suppose. But I don't think she would I still don't think she would do such a thing. She would hate Simon that much to do it.
Family.
Like intentionally trying to kill him.
So, Carl fucked off, and then there were other boys here and there, and then Simon.
Okay, that's when stuff about meeting Simon. Well, these already don't have. I forgot to intro. You mean Eve might have hated Hannah? But she said that to her, she realized at some point, like after Eve realized after that argument with Simon when he left that she cares about Hannah more than Simon.
I wouldn't say that. It could be passionate. It's just, it was more than that. It wasn't just sex like it had been with the other boys.
Yeah, because you remember the bruise? The bruise, that bruise was a result of that things getting physical. She likely got hit first, and that's where the bruise came from. I mean, yeah, she has to be because obviously Simon couldn't be hitting her anymore, after his throat was slit open by the glass. Yeah, so Simon did use violence, and she's definitely panicking and that kind of stuff, but huh? That's why would she fake the bruise?
I wouldn't say that. It could be passionate. It's just, it was more than that. It wasn't just sex like it had been with the other boys. Have I ever cheated on Simon? You asked that question yesterday. Have I ever cheated on Simon? You asked that question yesterday.
If anything, the whole thing happened in a kind of a really heated moment, and she definitely didn't plan that, and most likely she did get hit, I think. That's what I believe. Plotting to elude the police from the beginning. That's what. Yeah, they were trying to not. I mean, either it's a murder that's being plotted, or if it's something that's done as a result of heat of the moment and the passion. I don't know. Either way, they would any normal person, I guess. Not everyone, but they don't want to go to jail. That's obvious. Yeah, it's spontaneous. That's what I'm thinking. Hi, Tarboy. Hi, Pedros. I'm doing okay. I accidentally got made it to the kind of ending of how the guy got murdered or accidentally killed too early. I found out too early, so no, they're not like this. Oh gosh. They are not plotting. This is trying not to go to jail because Eve's pregnant.
You're reaching here. Oh, I don't know why. No, I've never cheated on anyone. I've never taken anything from anyone. Simon is dead. But I have my baby to care for. Why are you trying to make me sad? Why are you so obsessed with sex and affairs? You cheated on your wife. Is this your thing?
She got really defensive. Oh my god. Oh.
What did your wife do? She didn't kill you. You think I killed Simon because he was having an affair? Well, I didn't kill him. I wasn't even there. I was in Glasgow worrying about whether my baby was still growing inside me. I mean, why would I kill Simon? I loved him.
That's why she got accused. Oh, jeez.
I mean, what if they were crazy? You hear about these crazy people all the time. I mean, why would anyone who knew Simon want to kill him?
Okay. Still getting close, but yeah, there are long stretches of the videos, long stretch of the events. That's I never found out. Oh. Okay.
Is that camera recording? I mean, they're definitely not innocent. We're just disagreeing on either. Like, I'm not denying. Of course, like, of course, Simon died by Hannah's hands. But it's just. I don't think it's a long plotted murder. I do believe it's just spontaneous, heat of the moment kind of situation. And either way, it would still make sense why they're trying to hide it. Like, it's like you accidentally killed your husband, but you don't want to go to jail because you have a baby, you're pregnant, and like, I think the baby alone is just a big reason they're trying to like get away, trying to not go to jail. I think he mentioned too, like they agree that the baby is the most important here. That's why they try so hard to not get caught. The bruise? Could be not. It's just, to me, I don't think it's likely that they wanted Simon dead. Either they're the same person or not. If you put me on You've Been Framed, I want the money. Well, I don't know. I probably had to pop out and get something, that's why I was speeding. And that wouldn't have been noted on my timesheet.
She got caught speeding.
I really can't remember back to February.
Okay.
Well, I remember the ticket, of course. I paid it without telling Simon. Didn't want to get told off. And they put points on the licence.
Hmm?
Well, I remember the ticket, of course.
Oh,
I
the
paid it without telling
speeding
Simon.
ticket?
Didn't want to get told off. And they put points on the licence. You must be desperate for leads if you're getting hung up over 6-month-old speeding tickets. There was a conference, something to do with double glazing. In Oxford?
Double glazing? Is that like making me raw? Oh. Wait. Oh, that's sweet. There's a different guitar here, actually. But I've already watched those videos.
It was supposed to be a secret. Just because Simon is dead doesn't mean I have to give up all his secrets. It doesn't have anything to do with what happened to Simon. No one murdered my husband because he cheated his expenses for a romantic weekend in Oxford. It was supposed to be a secret. Just because Simon is dead doesn't mean I have to give up all his secrets. It doesn't have anything to do with what happened to Simon. No one murdered my husband because he cheated his expenses for a romantic weekend in Oxford.
Maybe the detectives were throwing some wild speculations at her.
This is the third day running you've called me in. I speak to Doug and Eleanor every day. And they say you've been asking a lot of questions. About me. Should I be worried? Am I a suspect?
She's really worried for sure. Eh? Oh, that's weird.
Rehearsed? You ask me the same question, you'll get the same answer. Is that your evidence? Of course I thought about what happened then. It's all I've thought about. My husband is dead.
Another thing is, like, what about the midwife, the one who supposedly raised up Eve? Like, does she exist at all? Like, she even recall her how she died. Just. If they are actually the same person, then wouldn't the midwife Florence be a made-up person?
Really? Go on then. Take the cup. Run your fingerprints. They'll match. Fucking do it.
Huh?
For fuck's sake. Can I leave? Are you going to arrest me? No. They'd laugh you out of the building. A lawyer would make mincemeat of you.
Oh my god, gosh. She's mad. Jeez.
Are you arresting me? No. Fuck off. Open this door.
They they don't let her go apparently. Oh,
This is a nicer room. Is this where you take people when it's time to arrest them?
they took her to a different room, and but the closing, it's no.
This is a nicer room.
She had time. If it's the same person, she would have. She had time to change her clothes. Oh,
Yes, I understand my rights. No, I don't need a lawyer.
no, no. It's supposed to be Eve. If it's the same day, she wouldn't be wearing different clothes, right?
Yes, no lawyer. What are you going to arrest me for?
No, she's oblivious. Because she's Eve now.
Yes, I'll take a lie detector test.
Lie detector? Jeez, who uses that?
I've never taken a lie detector test before. Does it really work? Sorry. Yeah, I get it. Yes.
That's so goofy.
Yes.
What? That's about it. Yes.
Yes.
That's helpful.
No.
Wow.
Yes.
How many of these videos are just yes, no, yes, no? It's the worst. You don't know what they asked her.
Yes. No.
Jeez.
No.
At this rate, like, I might go through the video a bit faster than I thought.
No.
Gosh. Please be the last ones. Okay, that's the last one.
I can take this stuff off now. Did I prove I'm innocent?
Lie detectors are just really unreliable, right?
My name. That was the only question I failed. Your lie detector works.
Okay. So, assuming the lie detector actually is reliable, which I really doubt it, because in real life, those never really have never been proven to be reliable. But if the lie detectors are actually actually being reliable, like she's lying about her own name, but if she has a disorder, like she would truly believe that her name is a different one, right? Uh,
Mother wanted me to grow my hair long, but I kept cutting it myself. I wanted to look like my reflection. She always had short hair when she was little. Mother would hide the scissors, but I would find a way. Cut it with a bread knife, something like that. My reflection would always leave her house and go on adventures, but I never could. Mother taught me at home, and I had books and TV. Oh, TV was magical, but it was only on when it wanted to be, so I spent a lot of time reading books.
All these memories, if they've been the same person, it would have been all made up. Would it, like, she's calling Florence's mom. There's too many things don't add up. So that bunch of video I missed were actually just a bunch of lie detector videos where she was just saying yes or no in each video, one word, nothing else.
If one of us got hurt, the other one would have to be hurt too. A grazed knee, a bruise. When I lost my tooth first, we had to pull out Hannah's to match. Once, I slept with a boy who was seeing another girl. The girlfriend came up to Hannah the next day and punched her in the face, gave her a huge black eye. That night, she had to do the same to me.
Oh, this part really doesn't make any sense
I
anymore.
couldn't see out of that eye for days. She snuck frozen peas up for me from the kitchen. So much of our bodies were synchronised anyway. We started our period on the same day. All our childhood diseases, stomach bugs, nits.
I guess this is really bizarre. I guess that part is when, like, yeah, it's that one really made it seem like it's a disorder that the same person. What kind of twin sisters do this to each other? I mean, I know twins are very much alike, but nobody wants to completely lose the individuality, right? Even replicating all the injuries. Kind of insane.
Mum and Dad had never had any reason to notice. They were always busy. If Hannah was eating a lot, they didn't mind. She didn't put on any weight. That girl has a healthy appetite. If they heard us talking in the attic, they just thought it was Hannah playing one of her games, and that Eve was our imaginary friend. Once, she was already up and dressed and ready to go to school, and I snuck down for a piss. Mum saw me in my underwear and she went mad. Get dressed this instant! So I ducked into our bedroom, and seconds later, out came Hannah, dressed and ready. My mum was amazed.
But then, oh gosh. But yeah, if they are two different people, then they certainly are a really weird twin. Certain events feel impossible. Like, just contradicting either theory, but at the same time, you don't know what's actually believable. That's a problem. We're very close to getting through all the videos.
Yes, it was a cremation for the best. We both wore black and had veils, so it was easy. And after the funeral, everyone came back to the house. Hannah served up sandwiches, and I stayed out of sight. No, he wasn't wearing his wedding ring.
Simon wasn't wearing his wedding ring?
Nothing else happened that night. We talked, then I said goodbye. Then next week I was singing in the bar again, and there he was. And again the next week, he offered to buy me a meal. I told him I had already eaten, and so we got chips and ate them on the beach instead.
Wait, I watched this video before.
He asked me to kiss him. Romantic.
But yeah, this is supposedly Eve interacting with quote unquote interacting. Oh, anyways.
Yes. I thought about telling Hannah. I felt guilty after the kiss. But then it began to feel like this was the way it should be. Sharing. Like we had before.
Oh gosh.
He never mentioned her to me. There was the Simon with me and the Simon with her. It was almost like it was a different Simon. But after the kiss, the next time, he took me back to the house, to our parents' house, to their house. So, it was definitely him. I sometimes think he wanted to get caught to prove to himself that we were different people. He told me about his marriage, told me how his wife was completely different to me. I almost burst out laughing.
Is this really playing alone? Or oh gosh.
Then she told me she wanted to help more. She said I should move in with her. She would come clean with Simon about me. I was family. I couldn't have a baby in a bedsit. I told her I didn't want to tell Simon. Told her to wait for the time being.
Oh jeez. It's playing.
This was about 9. I went round and she was waiting for me. She was furious and so angry, the kind of anger you can only have towards yourself. We screamed at each other, argued, cried, we fought. I hit her back, left a bruise.
Wait!
My wig on from performing, she tore it off. Eventually, we grew tired of fighting and I left. I had my wig on from performing, she tore it off. Eventually, we grew tired of fighting and I left.
So the bruise, it's like her arguing with herself and was actually not left by Simon? Are they talking about the same Bruce? That's what about. I'm just like 4 videos left. Yeah, maybe for the best. My voice isn't feeling the best today.
Like I said before, it was 3, something like that. I walked in, saw Simon. He was on the floor of the living room. His throat had been cut. There was a lot of blood. He was dead.
It doesn't spook me anymore, that reflection. But whose reflection is it? Like, who are we playing as?
Sat behind him. She had my wig on. And she'd been there all day. And she had blood on her. And she was in shock.
This is immediately after the accident. I guess you can call it an accident. This is the last one? Wait. Is that video I still didn't watch?
Can you arrest someone who doesn't exist?
So yeah, I guess it's like could have been. I guess it's been like, I don't think there's any ambiguity anymore. Is the same person? Yeah, it's the same person. Oh jeez. Why does show still 1 year old? But yeah, I got the achievement of like watching all the videos. So let's call. Yes. So you think you understand why your mother did what she did? Oh, we're playing as her. Oh God. That's actually, we're playing as like either Hannah or Simon. I mean the same person, I guess. The baby who grew up. You think you understand why your mother did what she did? I think I do. I think it's most likely just I really don't think it's like premeditated. Like, I don't believe she would want to just murder Simon in cold blood like that. It's spontaneous. Let's see. You can't type anything else. I'm glad Sarah. So Sarah is okay. That's, I guess it's a daughter. I'm glad Sarah will be waiting outside. Log off and we can meet over the road. Hands up. The user is offline. I can't call them anymore. Oh gosh. Sarah is logged off and crossed. Sarah is logged and crossed the road. Cross the road. She doesn't have her own like split personality, right? But yeah, that's a game. In the end, the answer's a little less ambiguous than I thought. I mean, I think that they really are the same person. It's just they put a lot of stuff that kind of contradict that as well. But then the later videos kind of just went on like really hard in that direction, so it's kind of hard to think otherwise, right? Wait, are these all the names of the developers? Or are they? Give me a second. But so Sarah's mom, regardless of what her actual name is, so she's in jail, something like that. The game didn't tell you about what, I mean, how long she's gonna be in jail, or she's. Sorry, if you're stuck, you could always try admin random. What? What happens if you click continue here? Everything's been synced. Authentic guest? What? Yeah, I think it's a bit more likely that that's the same person. But yeah, I ended. Yeah, it's kind of by accident, but jeez. Figuring out what actually happened, kind of at least about how Simon died so quickly. Since I started the stream today was not planned at all. Oh, let's. But yeah, my voice wasn't feeling great anyways. Let's. Yeah, I know that like a lot of things contradicting each other, but I kind of want to know like if like Sarah's mom is still alive, whatever her name is, like Hannah or Eve. Did I read Celeras most recently, or Tsukino most recently? I think we'll read Soul today because I meant to raid him last time, but I saw he was like, I was only sleeping. Huh? I already Kanza first? Oh yeah, that's last time, right? Kanzaki. But yeah, I meant to try raid Ceres, but because it was his like 1,000 for like celebration stream, but he was asleep or something, so I decided not to raid. It would be awkward. I mean, but yeah, kind of was like short stream today. Wait, the music is kind of going ham. I don't know. It's just piano at first. No, it's just. Anyways, yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. My voice isn't feeling great, anyways. I got a new role like on Luna's Hall. I'm really liking it. It does some really funny things. Like it has armor piercing rounds, so it can go through 2 targets, and if you don't know, precision instrument gets triggered. Even if you hit body, it's just the damage increase doesn't happen unless you hit head. So if you if you hit 2 guys like at once, it counts as 2 hits. Your second the following like headshot is a lot of damage, and the next one. I mean, it's a really funny role. I really want to try it out tomorrow. And yeah. Oh, I'm alright. I'm not resting yet. I'm probably just gonna get on Destiny 2 for a bit after stream. It's just my voice feeling weird. That's about it. But yeah, sorry. Yeah, thanks for being here, everyone. Hope you guys enjoyed the playthrough. I mean, the first stream was pretty suspenseful. The second one just completely threw it out of the window. Okay, goodbye, everyone. Thanks for it.